Donald Trump just went scorched earth. After spending the entire night on social media fuming about former President Barack Obama, the 45th President of the United States has launched into a political tirade, directly linking the Obama administration to the current chaos brewing between the United States and Iran. This video will break down everything you need to know about the latest U.S.-Iran controversy, Trump's fiery reaction, and how Obama's past policies are being dragged back into the spotlight. Buckle up. Intro ends, title card. Trump erupts over Obama and Iran controversy. Section 1, The Outburst, 0:30, host, on camera. At around 2 a.m., Donald Trump began posting a series of all-caps messages on Truth Social. His target? Barack Obama. His anger? Directed at the Iran nuclear deal, a cornerstone of Obama's foreign policy legacy. On-screen graphic. Trump Truth Social posts, all-caps rants. Obama gave them billions in cash. If I were president, Iran wouldn't dare. This mess started under Obama. Host. Trump is referring to the 2015 Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, or JCPOA, better known as the Iran nuclear deal. He claims the Obama administration essentially funded Iranian aggression by unfreezing Iranian assets and delivering pallets of cash, which technically was Iran's own money, frozen since the 1979 revolution. Cut to clip of Obama announcing the Iran deal in 2015. Obama, archival. This deal is not built on trust. It is built on verification. Host. But to Trump and many of his supporters, the deal was a disaster. And now with rising tensions in the Persian Gulf, he's pointing the finger right at Obama. Again. Section 2. Background Iran-U.S. tensions. 3 Iran turn, 7 harm. Host. VO. To understand Trump's fury, we have to rewind. Over the past few weeks, the situation between the U.S. and Iran has escalated dramatically. On-screen graphic. Timeline of events. 3 weeks ago, Iranian drone buzzes U.S. Navy vessel in Strait of Hormuz. 2 weeks ago, Iran detains oil tanker flying Liberian flag linked to U.S. interests. Last week, cyber attack on Iranian radar installations suspected to be U.S.-linked this week. Iranian-backed militia attacks Green Zone near U.S. Embassy in Baghdad. Host. Iranian state media is calling it resistance to imperialism. The Pentagon calls it hostile provocation. Either way, both nations are one bad decision away from an all-out conflict. Insert clip. Pentagon briefing on Iran. Pentagon spokesperson. We are monitoring the situation closely. All options are on the table. Section 3. Obama's legacy in the spotlight. 7:11. Host. What has Trump so irate is the idea that the current Iranian regime was empowered by Obama's policies. In particular, the JCPOA, which lifted sanctions in exchange for nuclear compliance. Insert debate footage from 2016. Trump calling JCPOA the worst deal ever. Trump, archival. It's a disgrace, a total embarrassment. Obama gave them the tools to terrorize the world. Host. The Obama administration, in contrast, argued that the deal bought time and prevented nuclear escalation. And for a while it worked. International inspectors verified compliance. Iran reduced its enriched uranium stockpile significantly. Host VO. But in 2018, Trump pulled the U.S. out of the deal, reinstated sanctions, and adopted a maximum pressure strategy. Iran responded by ramping up its nuclear activity. On-screen graphic, chart, Iran's nuclear enrichment timeline, Section 4, Trump's strategy, 11:16. Host. Trump's recent outburst isn't just a late-night tantrum. It's political strategy. The GOP is gearing up for 2024, and foreign policy, especially weakness abroad, is a red meat issue for the base. Insert Trump rally clip. Trump, Joe Biden and Barack Obama gave Iran a blank check. I tore it up. Now look what's happening. Host on camera. While Trump claims he weakened Iran, critics say his withdrawal from the JCPOA removed all leverage. Iran is now closer to developing a nuclear weapon than at any time in recent history. Insert clip. Analyst discussion from major news network. Analyst. You can't have diplomacy without trust, and you can't enforce diplomacy after destroying the framework that made it possible. Section 5. Obama's response? 16 or near 20. Host. So where is Obama in all this? Surprisingly silent. No official statements, no tweets. But sources close to the former president say he's privately frustrated that Trump is once again using him as a political scapegoat. Insert. Clip of Obama from past speech. Obama, archival. Progress isn't about credit, it's about results, and history will judge those results. Host on camera. And that's the question. What will history say? Did Obama gamble with peace? Did Trump sabotage diplomacy? Or is the truth, like most things, somewhere in the messy middle? Section 6. The world watches. 20 hires 25 mission. Host, VO. Other world leaders are watching closely. Europe is pushing for diplomatic solutions. China and Russia are leveraging the chaos to expand their influence. The UN has called for restraint. Insert, UN press conference. UN official, we urge both nations to return to negotiations. Host, but with Trump fuming at 2 a.m. and Iran flexing its muscles, diplomacy seems a long way off. Section 7. Where do we go from here? 25 Emasons, 30. Kuru. Host, here's what we know. The Middle East is on edge. America is deeply divided, and the ghosts of past policies from both presidents continue to shape our future. On-screen graphic. Final recap. Trump blames Obama for empowering Iran. Iran is escalating military posturing. JCPOA remains dead, but the threat is alive. U.S. foreign policy is in the spotlight for 2024. Host, Trump erupted, but the bigger explosion might still be on the horizon. For now, all we can do is watch, vote, and hope cool heads prevail. Outro music fades in. Host, VO. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dive analysis on world affairs, U.S. politics, and everything in between.